Join the Discord.
Yo YouTube, back with another video. Today we will be doing Afterlife tier list. Yes, I know this is like out of range. I don't even know, I just came up with it last minute. I'm gonna get my thoughts about it, and yeah, we gonna do that. Before we get into it, y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit, and let's do it. Here's what we'll do. All right, y'all should know. Caps lock. GOAT, great, good, mid, ass, don't know. Short ass tier list. You gotta go in deep story for this video. Do tier list on your mods, please. Oh yeah, it's ain't getting paid. What the fuck? All right, I'm gonna give a real thought. And by the way, like, well, I don't really gotta get into my beliefs. Y'all know I kind of like my beliefs up in the air, but I still shout out Jesus. I still believe in Jesus. All right, but let's get my takes on this stuff. Eternal Loop. I have thought about this. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Let's see. All right. Eternal Loop. Here's my take on it. I don't really know too much, but I can say it was a episode in American Horror Story where I think it was Limbo. It's like Limbo. But like, I don't know if it considered the same thing, because Limbo is just where they stuck in a place, where Eternal Loop just sounds like something that just keeps repeating like daily. If you talking about Limbo, see, if you realize it, you'll be burnt. But if you try, like, if you turn your brain off, I don't know. I feel like it's safer though. Like, this is kind of like where you want to be if you don't know where you really going. But you know, life can feel like an eternal loop. So I mean, we got little shit here and there, but I don't know. All right, Eternal Loop. I'm gonna go. It's ass, but it's like, at least I feel safe. I don't know. I feel like I'll be safe. That is like a version of hell though. I'm gonna say, ooh, shit. I don't know yet. I'm gonna switch that out. These all gonna fuck with my brain. Simulation theory. So you saying like, if I recognize this life was all a simulation. If I recognize this life was all a simulation, I still would be the exact same way. So I'm gonna be honest. Would it be ass to know that this shit is all like, if I was stuck in a video game or some shit like that? Yes, it would get on my nerves. But would I still thug it out and want to play? Probably, yes. If I knew life was a simulation, I'd do every crime. Yes, I would. You go crazy realistically. If I figured out life was a simulation, would I respect life as much? Most likely not. But would I go crazy? Like, I still can feel pain and shit. You know what I'm saying? I still know I could end up in jail. Like, until I knew how to get out of this, I wouldn't just be like going crazy. But I don't know. If they said like, if I got hurt and myself in real life gets to be able to be like right back, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. If I just spawn back, you know, waking up. No. Imagine being in an eternal loop and you have to watch every glory vid. Shit sounds great to me. Simulation theory is like my biggest one I was thinking about. That's just like regular life, but you just found out you in a video game. Everybody always thinks about shit like that. I think that's actually good. If it's slick, like, it's slick would make me happy. Cause I'm like, yeah, I knew this shit was a simulation. Ghost. Becoming a ghost? Oh my gosh, that sounds like ass. Becoming a ghost sound like some shit. I'm gonna touch back on all these once we done with the tier list. Like haunting niggas, being stuck. What was that movie? Beetlejuice? Where the nigga was like stuck. It depends though. Like, if you a ghost and you could travel, I guess that's not bad. But no, I don't want to be able to watch and see shit while being dead. Like, I want to be gone. Like, I would want to be gone away from this dimension. Then it'd be boring. If you a ghost, can you see through people's clothes? It's literally a curse. You have to see what people are doing all the time. Yeah, being a ghost is like hell. It's like worse. That's like being here but not being here. Nah, that's horrible. That's really ass. Yeah, watching everybody live their life without you. Like, imagine seeing your family members and you could go watch them and they like living a whole life. That shit would be mad depressing. Being a ghost will lose its cool factor after the first week or two. Facts. For like the first few days, you'll be laughing. You'll probably be like, huh. Niggas can't see me, be spying, like, I don't know, trolling. Especially if you could do like some, I don't know, like if you had some type of abilities, they be like, ooh, why it get cold in here? Why these pots and pans making noise? After that, then you start seeing your girl get a new boyfriend, your mom start living a whole new life. Everything just go downhill after that. Her crying about you, you be like, shit. Yeah, no. I make Glory's Pac-Man machine blow up in his sleep. Can I talk to other ghosts? That's the only benefit. It's probably if you could talk to other ghosts, but who the fuck wants to talk to other people that been ghosts for a while? They probably gonna say like, man, shit ain't talking about nothing. Is there ghost food? See, nigga, you're not in your human body. I doubt you would be hungry. Reincarnation. I actually, this is my belief a little bit, and I know certain people like, however you believe, whatever you believe is what you believe. But I kind of had this belief that also that yeah, your spirit never dies, so you technically are reincarnated. To me, I'm not gonna say like you're specifically somebody else's soul, but you are a soul that was living like how they say God knew you before who you were. Your soul always existed. Your soul is never dying. Your physical dies, but your soul continues. So it's kind of like I do feel like your soul might have to go somewhere again, but I'm not thinking reincarnation be like talking about like animals and shit. I don't believe in animals having souls. Like I feel like animals are just animals. That's what makes us different, separate ourselves from everybody else. But imagine a ghost family member saw you hook up with the neighbor and hood boo and you became a ghost and you got addressed. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I be thinking about like relatives or anybody who wanted to come watch me like while I'm doing some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I was smoking or being with a shawty, I always stop and think. I'd be like, damn, you watching me right now, bro? That thought crossed my mind 1,000 times. Wait, if reincarnation was real, I remember my past. Like when you die, your soul go to the first level of heaven. I know to go to heaven, you're like waiting for a while. Like everybody's not going straight to heaven. We all know you was finna say goofing. I wasn't, but that I mean, I am. Anything I done did, I feel a little bad about it. I'd be like, damn, I stole something when I was a kid and thought a ghost was watching me. I do believe it's a spiritual realm for sure. We know this, but like ghosts, I do feel like it's either just like if you gonna believe in demons, like there's not no thing as such thing as ghosts. If you want to say good beings and there's dark beings. So whether you believe in angels and demons or whatever. But yeah, being a ghost, I put as, right? Oh, well, we was on reincarnation. My bad, I'm tripping. Reincarnation, I'm not with it. But it don't sound, would I want to be reincarnated? Fuck no. I don't want my spirit touching back. But without your memories, you living a new life. Nah. Your pineal gland is closed. I think I'm gonna go reincarnation is mid. Cause it's like, I guess you could say you lived a new life and kept going on the journey. I don't like the way they be making it sound like, oh, you came from a cricket. Like, nigga, I was not no fucking cricket in my past life. All right, hell. All right, no joke. There's no shit to joke about hell. Like, I ain't gonna lie, hell. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got a lot of theories about hell. Oh, I'm not even showing y'all the screen. I put reincarnation at mid. I feel like hell is not even just, I know it's burning. They talk about burning. I think hell is like, can be like anything of torment and just fucked up. And who the fuck wants to deal with that? I don't care what nobody say. I know people make jokes and be like, oh, maybe the cool people. Man, fuck that. Hell does sound horrible. Even if you don't believe in shit. Hell is not the wave at all. Hell just the absence of God. Yeah. I remember my grandma showed me a video of hell when I was acting bad. I was scared and had nightmares about it. You know, it's like everybody got like stories. It's people that talked about, bro. I just feel like, man, yeah. It's nothing. Hell just sounds crazy, bro. But heaven got to be lit, bro, because eternity is crazy. When they break down hell in the Bible, because there's so many hells, like in each different version of like these biblical things. But the Bible, bro, it just sounds like you are you, but fucking getting tormented. So it's not even like you at rest. You're not even leaving. You're leaving and you're fucking feeling everything. Like all your memories still there, everything. Hell, biblically, sounds like torture. Everybody else hell sounds crazy too. I ain't gonna lie. It's no good. I think anybody in their same mind would know. Horrible ass. Hell OD. All right. You want to go nothing? Like these are like the too easy. Nothing. Wait. Now let's see what people think about nothing. I want to see what y'all think about nothing. Matter of fact, let's just do heaven. Heaven goaded. But my only theory, like I would not say I would never want to go to heaven, but I just think that idea of heaven should be very peaceful, bro. My whole thing, like if however we die in our soul transfer and stuff like that, I just want it to be peace. Like I don't want memories. I don't want nothing. I just want to be like I want to be like how niggas stare at the sun and they feel like they becoming a beam of light. That's how I want it to be. I think heaven, earth times 1,000 with no sin. Heaven better not get born. It's crazy. And the Bible says you won't have memories of the bad things. Yeah. I know, and then I know it's supposed to be coming back after the rapture and all the stuff and then rebuilding earth to be like, the new heaven. But sheesh, man. Heaven in general just sounds like heaven. I mean, what can you say bad about heaven? All right, and now last but not least, nothing. Now, you know, I got a crazy take about nothing. It's neither bad or good. For one, it can be fucked up if it's nothing and you're conscious. Like if it's nothing and it's blank and you're like, what the fuck? This it? You know what I'm saying? You just stuck in a black screen, like everything all blacked out. That shit sounds like suffocation, like you being suffocated. But on the other hand, if it is nothing, I mean that's like going to sleep. Like just imagine you going to sleep without your dreams. That's actually not bad. When I go to sleep without dreaming and I just wake up, that shit felt so good. It feels so good. Eternal goodness is crazy though. It's the bad stuff in life that makes things worth living for. I actually get your take, actually. I actually do. But I wouldn't say bad stuff. No, I would be so much happier if no bad things happen to me. Like the bad stuff is what makes the goodness. You're trying to say yin and yang. Like it wouldn't be as great if it didn't have that opposite side. Like you saying like a hero needs its villain. That's what you mean? We wouldn't appreciate the hero without a villain. Yeah, yin and yang. Yeah. Only works if bad stuff is the most powerful energy. Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. Like, you know what I think about when I think about heaven though? Is truly being like your kid self. You know how when you first was a kid and you was non-conscious to everything, you just like had a smile on your face and you was happy and you just like looked at the world as beautiful. Like a butterfly jump on your hand, you wouldn't even move, you just be smiling at it. That's kind of what I think of like if I went to heaven, that's how I would want it to be. Like pure, like just pure beam, like I'm unconscious. I think the consciousness be fucking with us. That's why we be overthinking everything. Nah, I kind of got his take, but I think, you know, you don't want to give credit to negative shit though. You don't want to ever say negative shit should be like, I don't know. But I get what you're saying. But I used to think when older people say enjoy your childhood, they were lying. But I wish I could go back and socialize more instead of watching videos, Fortnite and stuff. Like if I could, I just would want to sulk in like being a kid. Like I ain't gonna lie. Just them super happy moments. Like I ain't gonna lie, like my first conscious memories, especially like when I first got to school, I think it was like kindergarten and stuff. I just remember playing with Legos and how much that shit just looked so fun and felt fun to me. Bible says you must have childlike faith. Yeah, I know about that. Recess, that shit felt so good, like the sunlight beaming, like anything, like just being outside. The brightness for our eyes, I felt like was on 10. The nature, you just really smelt air. I'll never forget, like my mom raised me on being like organized and being like on top of my shit. Bro, them kids would come with toys. They would break shit, stick stuff up their nose. I'll never forget like being around other kids for the first time for real. Like I was always around kids because I had a bunch of cousins and stuff. But like in school, them kids were like fucking villains. I'd be like, damn, that's how y'all do shit, bro. Let me go back to it. I'm losing train of thought. But nothing. All right. So what I'm gonna say is for nothing could be either or. It could be great or it could be ass. What are y'all thinking? I could say I don't know really. If I was aware, it's gonna be ass. If I'm not aware, it's great. Mid, yeah. I'm just leave it at mid. It's like sleeping forever. That's what I'm saying. If I could sleep forever, bro, that's not actually bad at all. So let's go down the list. I think it's a good little list. What about the eternal thing? All right, eternal loop. Back to what we were saying. It just depends. Like living a day over and over or just living in a place over and over. Like living a day over and over sounds like hell too though. That's a hell too. Cause especially if you're aware, like you like, damn, I woke up and it's like, they like, good morning, it's Tuesday. It's 12, you know what I'm saying? I think I would spaz. I think I would have like a panic attack. By the like fifth time, they be like, good morning, it's Tuesday. Good morning, it's Tuesday. Like some shit. Like imagine being in school. My soul would have had enough with this whole life over again. Would I be aware? That's what I'm saying. If you're aware, it could be bad. But if you're not aware, you can thug it. Let's just say being aware, bro. Being aware, that shit is ass. That shit is basically hell. But if it's not aware, you can rock it. I say, I still don't know. Bro, imagine you're 70, you die, and you wake up and you're in a day when you were 3 years old again, you realize you have to live your whole life again. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I found out I had to restart my whole life again, I actually would be like, man, fuck it, bro. I ain't gonna say I just would do something to myself. I'm just like, I probably would not try. Crimes will be committed. You just gonna end up in the same place again at the end of the day. Yeah, like, I'm not taking his life on the chin again. I'm not gonna lie. I did probably be like a real bum. I dead ass be like, fuck it. I think, now we talking about it, eternal loops just sound like hell, bro. I'm gonna put it with ass, bro. If I'm non-conscious, it could be straight, but mostly that shit got a lot of cons, bro. It's ass. Yeah, I think it's a good list. I think it's a good list. Great list. Simulation, yeah, we said simulation is good. I don't know, but is that an afterlife? Ooh, now it got me thinking though. How can a simulation be an afterlife? When you get out the simulation, are you in regular life? Is that what he's saying? Cause like say you figure out you in a simulation. Are you in the afterlife or are you living a fake life that you can take yourself out of? You get what I'm saying? Cause we in the future, we live in the past. You be those homeless dude that be spouting bullshit, but you actually be speaking the truth. Facts. Like you saw the Matrix. Facts. Fake life. That's what I'm saying. So you just know this is all fake and your real body's out there like on some Matrix shit. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all think y'all strong enough to find out like this is a simulation and like y'all put in like a fucking pod or something? It'd be like being a video game character, I guess. You know this all simulation. If you took yourself off, you in like a pod. You really don't know where you at, but you know your body is out there. Nah, brother, I'd rather not know. I don't think I'm strong enough to handle that shit. I mean, I think I could, but I'll just be like, same shit. I'll be like, I have to go in this life first. Do you know about the egg theory? Like Rick and Morty? Yeah, like that Rick and Morty episode. But you gotta watch Matrix. Matrix was basically about that simulation theory. Matrix was really about like everything, low-key. And the hollow. Yeah, I'm gonna go simulation. It's regular. It's like regular life. All right, I think it's a good list. With all that being said, for the YouTube, y'all tell me what y'all think. Like you really can't go wrong with this list. Like I think this is just like the perfect list. With all that being said, y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. I'll see y'all in the next one.